Whew. Okay, I'm here. I'm, hold on, let me flip the. Okay, that's better. Hey, babes. Oh, you changed your name again. Yeah, it's no, not babes, babs. Why you changed it, Barbie? What happened? That's okay. Why you changed your name? You changed it again. It's cold in here. I'm cold. I'm not gonna be in here that long. I was actually doing something. Hey, Ken. I was doing something, so I was like, let me hurry up. I was like, child, let me try. Is it Babs? It's Babs, right? That's cool though. So yeah. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I had a quite interesting day today. So I wanted to come on. I actually made a video earlier. Yes, you are right saying that. Okay. I um I made a video earlier and then it's just deleted. I don't know what's going on. Today was a quite interesting day. So the video disappeared and some more shit happened. And I was just like, you know what I realized when like stuff crazy stuff happened to you, you just kind of gotta go with it and not even worry about just really something just random. So one thing happened, my card got hacked. So somebody got a hold of something. So but I'm cool with it. Everything is what it is. I'm covered, but yeah, that happened. And then what else happened today? It was something else kind of crazy had thrown off happened, but yeah, somebody got into my account or either my DoorDash account or my card. I don't know which one is compromised. So my card is deactivated and I'm done with DoorDash. They can have it. So but I think I got some other stuff that I'm gonna have to do so it don't happen like stuff like that don't keep happening. But yeah, so I guess the scammers and the hackers are up in their game. So be careful out here, you guys. What else did I do? Oh, I looked into those surgical tech programs. I did do that, but my video, oh, that's what I was saying. My video just disappeared from my phone, but I think it was because it had overheated. The phone had got hot, and so yeah, DoorDash just got canceled. That was pretty much like I had already decided. I had already said I needed to start DoorDashing, but I'm definitely like I took it off my phone. I took my card off the app. I had already canceled the card after I took it all off and everything. But yeah, DoorDash just that was a good way for me to. That was like I needed to be able like something like that happen so I could just be like, nah, that's it. So you guys be careful out there when you order your food. 2020 ain't done with that shit. Shake my head, glad to see you in good spirits. Yeah, I am actually Desmia Decimia. I remember your name, I think. Yeah, it's all good. You know, I mean, what I can, I mean, shoot, my cards, my cards are through Hey Jen, are through you know, big banks. So all of that is covered. So it is what like I did what I had to do on DoorDash, and it was just crazy. I just didn't expect it, and so I got like a notification, and then when somebody tried to freaking use my card when child trouble. Yeah, no, I see. So they did. I saw the DoorDash notification first, and then I saw my card charge, and I was just like, "Whoa!" You know, let me call them. First, I called DoorDash and canceled it, and then but they did like a order pickup. It was just so weird, and then the people didn't even ask to see like the company where they ordered the food, so they ordered the food as a pickup. And it was even changed, you guys. This shit was so crazy. The address was a random. I'd never seen this place before in my life. And so, if you know anything about where I live at, I live like 30 to 40 minutes away from the beach. So they ordered the food at the beach. And I was just like, first of all, I'm at home, so this is not my account. This is not my order. And second of all, did y'all not like ask for a name? And so it's all good though. Yeah, it is violating, but I'm like, shoot, like Capital One take care of that, you know. I mean, I bank with, decent companies, so I ain't tripping. But it was still kind of like, hey, Zaya, it was just weird. It just was like, dang, y'all really out here like on some scamming shit these days. But, you know, yeah, I got a couple of different banks, but I definitely bank with Capital One and yeah, they was all over it. Like I let them know, I actually took all of the apps off my banking apps off my phone just until I'm just gonna talk to all of my banking companies and get new cards for everything and changing passwords and getting more stuff put in place just to be more secure. But I don't like it was just kind of surprising. I was just like, what in the hell? Like it was like $93 worth of sushi. And I didn't get any. So they got some free sushi today, whoever it was. $93 worth of sushi. Like I was like, dang. Yeah, I know. Like you could have got they didn't even get I like dynamite rolls. I didn't even get what I like. They got some other tuna rolls and stuff like that. Yeah, they did was crazy. I think they ordered like 7 or 8 sushi rolls. They ate good today on me. Well, not really on me on DoorDash, because I mean, if DoorDash don't put the money, like if they don't stop the transaction, then Capital One will. So that's just how that goes. But you be careful out here, you guys in these streets, for real. So I did look up, yeah, so that's what I was gonna get to, Jen. I did look up some stuff on these surgical tech programs. And one of the things that I saw, so I don't know if I asked you, did you already have a degree in anything? Because the on surgical tech online program I saw, they all require a degree in a different field. And then like you also had to have prerequisites, and one of the prereqs was medical terminology and a current within 5 years anatomy and physiology course. So that's what I saw. I didn't see the one for $2,400 in your area. I didn't see. Hey, Miss Andes, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us tonight. You guys, if you came in here and you don't want to say hey to me, I'm cool with that, but at least hit the like button. Y'all already know we are here struggling with this YouTube algorithm. So just hit the like button so everybody else can, get some of this love, or at least just show me some love. But yeah, so thank you guys for the light. So to answer your question, Jen, what I did see was where they had you already have a degree, whether it's an associate's or a bachelor's degree. This is Smart Reyes. Oh, I was just and I said Miss, but I meant to say Miss. I'm so sorry. I see it now. I got you. You changed it. Okay, y'all changing y'all names in here on me. Um, uh, dang, what was I at? Oh yeah, if you already had a degree, there was what school is it? It was several different ones on there. It was like hold on, let me put my laptop back up because I actually did it, and I was like, I didn't see the one that No, you're not. You're not the only one that changed your name. I still want to call you Barbie. Um, but yeah, it was not. I didn't see the one which you was talking about where you could do the $2,400 course, Jen. But I did see different ones that you could do. Hold on, let me pull it back up. Where did I type in online programs? And so you going to sleep already, Zaya? I know I'm late in the game today. You guys, it's 7 of you in here. I only see 4 likes. Please hit the like button. You don't have to subscribe. I'm cool with you not subscribing, but please hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Of haircut. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. That might have been the one that I was looking at, honestly. No, I see one at Berkeley College. And this one is, you said, let me see. Um, I know y'all hit the like button. It don't hurt nothing. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. It's free. I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you, Barbie. So, oh, I do see yours on here. I do see it, Ashley Jen. But yeah, I do see it, Ashley. I don't think I looked at this one then. No, I didn't see this one. I ate, making me sleepy. Keep the lies coming. I'm working on it. I'm doing everything. I'm doing everything I can to keep these lives coming. But they get later and later, ain't they? They get later and later. Oh, you see it though, Barbie? I mean, not Barbie. Oh, it's deep in here today. I know they don't want to hit the like button for me. It's all good though. I still love y'all. You could hit the like button. Like, man, I see it. Hold on. Let me read it. Pay by PayPal. Bi-weekly. Okay, how it works. Register, choose a payment option, receive study material at your doorstep within 5 days. Take the program and the examination review with the help of an online instructor. Must be completed within is the EKG technician course if you want the EKG technician course, while the last 8 weeks are for a surgical technician course. Assignments are due every Tuesday. Your online instructor will guide you. But it don't say. Hold on, let me read it. Hold on. Let me just go to the actual program. This is it. Let me see what they say out here. Why I can't hear her? Um, I just don't hear it. As far as superior. Hold on, I'm reading it. Okay. Hmm. Okay, click here for surgical tech requirement exam. Your pathway to becoming a surgical tech. Surgical techs are allied health professionals responsible for various tasks, pre-entry and post-operative procedures. They maintain a substance during surgery, anticipating surgery. Okay. There are 3 routes of eligibility. Oh, it says 3 routes. Let's see. You're a current student. Are you a current student in surgical tech program from the NCCT authorized school? You must. Okay. So a graduate. About 3 years. And then the military. What's the, hold on. Hmm. I don't see, it doesn't say that you would have to change, like, it doesn't really say how to, if you would have to get your own externship, Jen. That's what I was looking for. It doesn't really give you, oh, this is, oh, I see what it did. Okay, it sent me to that website. It said you'll be released to the students until required scrub cases are done. They will only receive the school certificate of completion. Since we have students taking the course on different stages, each student is expected to find an externship. Oh shit, this is what they talking about. Okay, so since we have students taking the course from different stages, each student is expected to find an externship to fulfill the hands-on practice after the program. Please note, if you do not need the EKG certificate, the cost is still the same. It's only a bonus. Okay, so yeah, you got to find it yourself, Jen. That's what this is saying. So since that's the case, then I didn't see any surgical tech internships online when I typed it earlier. I'm gonna look again, but what I saw is for a surgical programs go was as far as online programs was the ones that had it where you were already had a bachelor's degree or a associate's degree, and then you could just have, instead of going to school all over again to get all the prereqs and stuff, you could just actually take a couple of extra courses and then do some clinicals and stuff and go through the surgical tech program. But you would still have to get the core curriculum. You just wouldn't have to do like the associate's prerequisites and stuff like that. But let's look up surgical. You might have to leave the state if she's still in here. I don't know if she's still in here. If you're still in here, Jen, you might. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I don't have a group. No, but the one that I'm looking at, no, what yours from Dignity College of Healthcare, what they're saying is that you are is responsible for finding your own externship. And so to do that, let's see. I mean, really, it's just all about now trying to see which hospitals actually offer externships to surgical techs because I never see that. So let's see if we can find one because that's really what we're looking for. That's not what we look for. I mean, I think what I would do honestly is call some of the hospitals. I think you're gonna have to reach out to the hospitals. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. It's a surgical tech externship. According to what I'm looking at, is one in West Virginia, in Huntington, West Virginia. Hold on, I'm gonna click on it to see. Did you see I needed oh wait a minute. Did you see I needed 125 scrubs? Is that a lot of cases? No, but for the national board one, it's even more than that. But look, so is this Campbell Huntington Hospital in Huntington, West Virginia? They actually have a surgical tech externship. That's what it say. Passing instruments. It said it's seeking a casual as needed surgical tech extern to work in the operating room. I don't know if it's an extern for real, but that's what this says. I see another one in Bay City, Michigan. This one says as a temporary scrub person. It's a externship. Let's see what the requirements are. Hold on, I'm gonna go to apply. You might currently enrolled into an accredited. Oh yeah, so you honestly, Jen, you think I should trust that school? If I'm so, this is what I'm gonna say. The school, I don't know. It doesn't say that it's accredited. If they are telling you that you are going to have to find your own externship um facility because they have people in different states. It doesn't say that it's accredited though, so that's what I would be more concerned with more than anything. I don't think it's accredited. Let's find out. So your financial aid options. I mean, 2,500 ain't that bad, but the problem is I don't think it's accredited. It could be though. They doing like a private funding situation. Sorry for yawning. Yeah, so you would have to find your own externship. That's what it said. That's where they're giving you your and honestly, I mean, I think once you get if no, okay, so NCCT is not the accreditation, that's the certification route. accreditation when you're looking at schools programs would be CAAHEP accreditation, but it doesn't say that you need to have that. So what it looked like, this is just what I'm suspecting, okay? That you can go ahead and do this program if you want to at your own risk. I'm not telling you to do it, and I'm not telling you not to do it. But from what I can see, it's saying that it's $2,500, $2,400. You can pay $1,200 first and $1,200 later. And so, okay, that's fine. And then the externship part comes into where you're gonna have to go and find externship. So you may have to leave your area. But what I'm looking now is in and it's an externship. It says the program, graduation of a program, graduation from program pending in 5 months, and you have to have your CPR certification. So I guess that's not too bad. You could try it. I just did a vacation through this pathway, which I ain't mad at it. If thank you guys for the lights. If you can get the surgical tech certification, I'm just saying it's not saying that it's accredited, but I'm not saying that you can't become a surgical tech through this. The problem would be is when you go into these externship places to actually work there, right? Or to try to find an actual externship. What's up, Jay Davis? How your day was today? Happy Monday. So yeah, Jen, that's what I got for you. But honestly, it's not a bad deal if you could actually find somewhere, like if you could do it, because they saying you can be done according to this website, right? They're saying that you can be done. I think it said 4 months. Yeah, it said you can be done in 4 months. That's what they're saying now. You can be done in 4 months, and this job, surgical tech requirements say that you need to be done within 5 months. You need to be currently enrolled into a I'm gonna drop it in the chat, J Davis. I'm gonna try to drop it in the chat. Let me say it like that. I might have to send you the link. But if you can be done with it, okay. So far I found 2 surgical tech internships so far. One in Michigan, one in West Virginia. So I think that would be the challenge is looking for, and 2,400 ain't bad. Like I would do 2,400. I think okay. So that's the internship. This one is in Illinois. What is it? Peoria. I think I said that right. Peoria, Illinois. I'm still gonna hold on. At Methodist Hospital. Let me make sure. That's not accredited. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't say that it's accredited. I'm gonna try it because I really want to be a surgical tech. Yeah, you could. I mean, it's like I say, it's externships on here. Like the externship is saying go on an accreditation website. Okay. I don't think it's through an accredited school, so like I don't think it's through ACCHEP because it's not. They don't even have it's not the regular type of financial aid. This financial aid is self-pay or like a payment plan. But what I'm saying is if you did do it that way, it's not that you can't do it that way because the way that they're letting you get the certification is through NCCT. That's how this website is letting you get. So yeah, the other online schools. So what I had saw was, you already needed to have a degree. That was what my thing was for the other ones, and then you just taking what you already know. 5 years, you have to have A&P and medical terminology. So Jay Davis, hold on, wait a minute, let me go back. So one was at Berkeley. To answer your question, Berkeley, not you, Jay Davis, but to answer Jen's question, Berkeley and Concord both look like they have online associate programs where you can take your degree that's in another field and change it over to surgical tech. Yeah, so that's that. But as far as this other website, this Dignity College of Healthcare. So I'm gonna put it in the chat right now, Jay Davis, because I had to go back to it. Where is it? Okay. Am I open over here? Okay, yeah. I hope it let me put it's been acting funny with these oh it is. I hope it let me put it's been acting funny with these the links. Did that show up in the chat? No. Y'all don't see it, do you? Mm-mm. Oh, there. Oh, it's that there, David. You see that? Okay, there you go. That's to the college right there. Out there. Free college. What's that? Is that an actual website? Or you just being funny? So okay, but it is so I guess to answer y'all question about this internship situation, I think I guess it ain't all bad, honestly. I'm just reading over it. I guess it wouldn't be a bad situation to be quite honest. 20 certification. That won't be what you'll be getting certified in. Free tuition. Hold on, let me see. So it's called University of the People Free. Oh, the people. Free tuition. Oh, okay. Let's see if they got a surgical tech program. Mm-mm. I do. That's that. You might. It don't look like. I mean, only thing it did. Okay, the externships do say they want you to. Well, one did it. Oh, it cut off. I'm sorry, guys. Must be enrolled. I don't know why I keep cutting in and out, you guys. That you can make. I mean, you really can't beat that. I don't know why it's cutting in and out, but I kind of plans on staying in too long. So if it keep acting, I'm just gonna go from an NCC. So this it's saying this school is authorized. Yeah, it is. It looked like it was. Hold on, let me make sure I'm connected. I am connected to the Wi-Fi. Let me know. It looked like it was trying to mess up a little bit. I can it does keep messing up. I'm gonna just have to disconnect my Wi-Fi from it. But with it says that it's hold on, not that it's so it's basically letting you go through the NCCT pathway. So it's more than one pathway to become a surgical tech. Get the NCC and the first assist. You can go CT or you can go through NBSTSA. NBSTSA is gonna make you have a accredited school. This one is saying that basically if you complete the requirements of Dignity College, then you can sit for the NCCT surgical tech certification. That's what this saying. Now, is that accredited? No. Is it authorized? Yes. So those words mean a lot when it come down to the accreditation. So let's look up accreditation, school accreditation websites. I don't know if it matters though. I'm not gonna even lie because at the end of the day, if you're looking for a soon as I said it, the live messed up. Okay, is it still acting up? If it's acting up, I'm gonna just cut it and then I'll make a video answering more of this. I'll make a separate video. Let me look on mine. Let's see if it's still messing up. It look like it is. I am. I'm finna just. It should kick back in here in a second. It's the problem too is me Braylon on he on the game as well, so that's kind of messing us up. I think it should be back now. Okay. So now I'm gonna turn my Wi-Fi back on and see what happened. I'm not gonna stay on too much longer, but I do want to just try to get most of this on this one. So this will be just a video for this when it posts. But it is kind of acting up. Hopefully, I think I'm back. I think it's good for now, according to what my YouTube looking like. Let me see. A Dignity College, then you can sit for the NCCP surgical tech certification. That's what this saying. Now, is that accredited? Okay, it's a little delay. Sorry if y'all can hear that. Okay, so yeah, so what it looked like, back to what I was saying, what it looked like is going on is you're just able to sit for the NCCT exam, and that it'll you can go out and find a surgical tech externship, but the schools are saying that they want you to be from an accredited program. Let's find surgical tech accredited programs, right? So when I go to surgical tech accredited programs, what comes up is the caahep.org website. Uh-oh. And here, this is what comes up when I type in the school accreditation. So this is the, ooh, hold on, that's a touch screen. Okay. So the NCC, or not the NCC, but this is the website, All Allied Health. And this is when I typed in, hold on, no, that's not what is that what came up? Oh, I guess it is. So, oh, okay, they got a different name. When you click on it, it's a different name. But let's see, how to become a surgical tech, education and testing. So, accreditations. No matter what program you use, it must be accredited by either the CAAHEP or the accrediting Bureau of Health Education Schools. So let's see here. I don't know. Let's see. Accreditation process, resources. So this is like another way you can get accredited, but I don't see like how to find out if the school is accredited. Let me see. I don't think this school is accredited. I think it might be approved to let you go through the NCCT pathway, but I don't think it's accredited. But back to what I was saying, it doesn't really seem to have. It doesn't seem to matter if the hospitals say that they want you to have. Yeah, it is. So, but the thing is, like, I don't know if you like what I would do honestly is try to like apply for one of these externships before, like, apply to the externship before you apply to the school, right? Just to see if they accept the externship for the school. Like if they'll let you do it with that school. I would ask first. because you don't want to like pay the 2,400 and then can't do an externship with the school. You know what I'm saying? So also you could reach out to other school. You could reach out to other hospitals and facilities and see if they're willing to do an internship because it look like people doing it. Other hospitals are doing internships, so and that will cover you. So that's not like that's good. If you could go and be a surgical tech in less than like 6 months, I mean, that's pretty good. And you only pay like $2,400. That's really good. Now you might have to go to a different state or something like that if you can't get an internship where you at. But it looked like it's internships on here. Like it looked like people actually doing it. Have you tried to call the actual the human resources department? And you're gonna probably have to apply to these externships. I would apply to every last one of them, and then you might just have to go wherever they have an externship. And if you can make money while doing it, that'd be good. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can actually earn a living and not just be in school working for free. I mean, I see, like I said earlier, I see one in Huntington, West Virginia. I see one surgical tech externships. One in Huntington, West Virginia. One in Bay City, Michigan. I see another in Peoria, um, Illinois. Mm, That's it on that page. So you might have to go to one of these places. Like I know that's not what you might want to hear, but if you're gonna do a $2,400 course, that's what you might have to end up doing is going to another state just to get access to these externships. Yeah, I see this Huntington one again. And they're paying like it's saying between 44 to $4,700 42 to $54,000 a year. So I don't think that's a bad deal at all if you can actually okay, so yeah, this one say you either need to have a LPN license or a completion of a surgical tech program. The one in West Virginia. I think this a different one. Yeah, that's just a surgical tech program job. A surgical tech job. So yeah, that's what I got. I mean, basically this video is on me going over that online surgical tech program. And do I think it's worth it? Yeah, if you can actually get a job like that, I think it's worth it. For $2,400, I just think it's one of those situations where it's risky because it's not accredited through like what the most popular type of accreditation go when it come down to like surgical tech programs. But because there's more than one um surgical tech organization, is letting you go through the one that is not so popular. The NCCT route is not as popular as the NBS TSA route because the NBS TSA route is typically the one that is presented through schools because they have that whole like CAAHEP accreditation. No, they're not nurses. Surgical techs and nurses don't do the same thing. The people think surgical techs are nurses. Some nurses can be surgical techs or have been surgical techs, or some nurses can scrub, I should say, or know how to scrub or used to scrub. But surgical techs aren't nurses. We don't nurse. We do patient care to a certain extent, but not we don't nurse patients. We do wound care, we do wound healing, we do asepsis technique, we do surgical equipment, surgical tools. We do anatomy and physiology. We do that type of stuff, but we don't really do nursing. And nurses really don't do what surgical techs really do. They just kind of have an understanding, just like surgical techs have an understanding of what nurses do. But the two are interchangeable, even though sometimes people think like it just because they're a nurse that they can be a surgical tech, but it's more to surgical techs than anatomy. So there's that. And if you haven't been trained in that field, then you won't understand it. But as far as like the basics of it, like nurses do have to do know wound healing, but they don't need to know like suture and stuff like that. Grab a nurse shirt, laugh out loud, skin nurse. Yeah. But no, the nurse, it's just different. That I wouldn't want to be a nurse. I worked as a corpsman, and one of our trainings we had to do at a nurse the VA hospital, and they had like veterans there. That's when I realized I didn't want to do like real patient care. I don't want to change bedpans and you know do wound care for ulcers and stuff like that. I like the OR. I like my patients to be sedated. Um and shoot, everybody happy then. They feeling good. You know, ain't no crying, ain't no complaining, ain't no fussing. And so that's that's how I like my patients. But some people like nursing and taking care of people like that. And I mean, it's to each his own. I'm just not. It's just I would if I was to be a nurse, I would have to be an OR nurse, right? At this point, it would be more beneficial. Yeah, I would be an OR nurse. I would be more beneficial in the OR than any other part department at the hospital. But it still feels like it's limiting to me personally where I'm at in my life right now. For me to go to school to be a nurse would be just a complete like different pathway. I don't see myself to be a nurse right now. I would have to go all the way to like do a bachelor's. I mean, not a bachelor's, but a master, a PhD in something. And I just don't see to get the type of income that I'm looking for and to get the type of freedom that I'm looking for. I would have to actually be the boss. And in order to be a nursing boss, you know, you got to have like the top degrees and certifications and stuff like that. And to me, I can take my time and go do that in a business versus like trying to spend the next 5 to 10 years, you know, at this point in my life on a nursing career. I don't care to be in a nurse like that, especially like now with these times where I could go and make the same amount of money as a nurse selling lip gloss or hair extensions or something like that. A lot of times back in the day, people was nurses because that was a stable income, and it still is. Or even surgical tech, this is what people choose to do because it's a stable income. But we have other options these days. And for those of us that have been in this type of field for a long time, like me, it's time for me to go on to the next thing. And for me right now, the next thing would have either had to be me going back to school to go be nursing so I can actually be in a leadership, like a real leadership role, or to go back to school so I could go be a surgical tech director, to be in a leadership role, to be like in an official leadership role. So instead of me going through all of that school and spending all that money and time, I just put myself in a leadership role as far as being an entrepreneur. And I was just like, I'll just share what I learned along, you know, my surgical tech journey with everybody else who either thinking about being a surgical tech or, you know, even if they are surgical techs, because it's some surgical techs that'll be working and don't have no plan on what their move is going to be in the next 5 years. Surgical tech is a new field. That's why it's only, I want to say it came out in the 80s. It was a part of the military at first. It was a branch of the Navy nurse corps, if I'm not mistaken. And then it branched off into a separate profession from the nurses, and then it went more civilian, and so it is fairly new as when you considering it as a profession. Most people that's why you'll see a lot of military surgical techs, is because that's where the so-called profession originated. And mostly the Navy, but that's where it originated. It was with like military, and so it is fairly new. But it's one of those careers just like nursing where you can get burnt out especially if you don't have a plan in place. So going to surgical tech school is great, but what is your plan? Like, why do you need to go to surgical tech school? And also, if you go to surgical tech school, what does 5 years look like? Like, from the time you go to surgical tech school, like I be looking at stuff too, like, is this getting me down a pathway that I really want? Like, do I really want to be going down this pathway for the next couple of years? Is this gonna get sounds like they were military nurses. Yeah, it's military nurses too, but it's also like surgical techs in the Navy. So it was separate. Um but yeah, you just have like I'm just to the point now where I'm just trying to, enjoy my life in a different aspect. But surgical tech is a good field. I just know for me the next 5 years don't look like me scrubbing in the OR. The next 5 years look like me enjoying my life, being a mom, homeschooling my son, gardening, traveling, having pets. And yes, I could do all that stuff and go to work, but the creativity that comes from me working for myself and not having certain pressures applied to me is just priceless at this point. Like, I just appreciate today and every other day that I can actually like enjoy my day without having to rush and get up and go do something, and and take my son to daycare and all that. Like, that's just school, and all of that stuff is just, it's pressures that we don't even realize we have until they have been removed. But that's neither here nor there. I just think surgical tech, for this video, if you are looking to go to surgical tech school, you can look into that program I was talking about. It's not, it doesn't look like it's actually accredited. Surgical tech workers. At one point they were. At one point they were. Later they became separate. They first was all nurses, yes, but then they separated the profession from OR nurses to from military nurses to surgical techs. So yes, that's correct. But the program don't seem like it seems okay. You just taking a little bit of a risk because it's going through the NCCT pathway, which is an easier pathway to. It seems like it's easier to go through. Like, I ain't gonna even lie, it seems extremely like more laid back than the NBS TSA one, which is, I guess, is okay because you can still become a surgical tech that route. It's not. It's they both govern the surgical tech certification. So in different ways, like there's one from the National Board of Surgical Tech and a surgical assistant, and the other one is like National Competency something test or something like that. So it's up to you which one you choose. Most hospitals, when you go to work for them, they let you use either or. So there's that. It does, like, they'll have both on there. So I would just reach out to the hospitals that have surgical tech externships and see if, before applying to it, I would try to get in contact with them and see how that, see if they're open to that. And yeah, so that's all I got for you guys in this video. I'm gonna go. If you have came in and have not liked the button, hit the like button. Please hit the like button, you guys. I am gonna change the name of this. I heard in Canada there isn't surgical tech, there are nurses. Yeah, in Canada, yeah, I could see that. It's probably like that in most countries, honestly. And it might be like that in this country one day. It's just not today. It might be, they might go to making surgical techs nurses, or having them work under a licensing versus a certification. I could see something like that happening. But in the meantime, we just gonna enjoy it. Y'all can enjoy it. I would suggest having a plan. Like I say, I wouldn't just hop into it. I'll be like, okay, if I can do this for 2,400, I can be done in 6 months. And then you can go to work as an externship student. So you working, because students don't get paid. I think that's a plus, honestly. Students typically don't get paid to do their clinical rotation or their externship. So doing an externship with the hospital versus the actual school or the program might be more beneficial because you actually get money versus like not. Yeah. I don't think it's all bad though, Jen. Honestly, like I think it's not as bad. It just it's like it's questionable. It's questionable. So have you signed up with them already though, right? But I wouldn't worry if you can leave the state that you're in, if you can go somewhere else, I would just do that. I would just go to another state. I would do the externship, go to Michigan, go to Illinois, go to West Virginia, make a couple dollars, while you learning, then look like you got a job. So that's another perk of an externship because they probably gonna hire you, right, to work there. So now you ain't got to look for a job. So it ain't all bad. It's just different. So it make you kind of look at it like, what is this? But anything that's new is gonna be different. So I'm not here to say it's good or bad. I'm just saying like this is what we know about it. These are the facts, right? And so right now we know that you have to find an internship. It's $2,400. I didn't sign up with it yet. I would consider it. I ain't even lying, but I would probably try to get in contact with an externship, like hospital first. Like I say, if you could get in contact with somebody at the hospitals that's local to you, then reach out to them. I hope someone tried before I get my hands on it. But sometimes you have to be the first one to try it. Don't be scared to try it. Don't be scared to try it because you might be the one that lead the pathway um of this route because that's new. It's a new concept. If the end result is you becoming a surgical tech, then it's all good, right? It don't matter how you got to that point. If at the end of the day you certified as a surgical tech, you certified as a surgical tech, and can't nobody say nothing about it. They don't care where you got the certification from at the hospitals when you go to work there. They just want to make sure you got the certification. What type of shoes you wear in the OR and what color scrubs? The hospital provide the scrubs, and as far as shoes go, I would wear tennis shoes with a thick sole, and I would wear compression socks. I would wear compression leggings, and I would wear tennis shoes, and I would put an insert in my tennis shoes, a cushion insert, as well as like something with some arch support. Yep, that's what I would do. So if y'all don't have anything else, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this session. We did an hour, almost an hour, right? So that was my goal. If you're in here and you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button before we go. I would greatly appreciate it. Hi, Courtney. I started the surgical tech program next fall. I'm so excited. I'm excited for you. Congratulations. I'm glad that you chose. No, I'm following you, sir. I'm following you. Congratulations. Where are you? That's what I'm trying to ask you. Where are you located? No Crocs. Mm-mm. And definitely not the open ones because you'll get blood on your shoes. But no, I don't wear Crocs in the OR or claws. Yeah, some surgeons do, but they're not really in the OR standing all day. It's not all the time, but most of them wearing tennis shoes. I do know some that wear I do know one that I seen wear Crocs, but most of them I see in tennis shoes or like clogs. Mostly tennis shoes though. I used to wear one doc, he used to wear boots, like cowboy boots. You in South Carolina, Courtney? That's cool. Is it cold? It's kind of cool here. It's not cold today. We don't have the heat on. What you making? Water, Braylon? So yeah, that's what's up. I'm excited for you too, Courtney. Once you get done with surgical tech school, make sure you go get you a job for about a year or two, right? And then get ready to go traveling so you can go get some real money. Oh, it's cold. No, it's not cold here. It's probably like 70 some degrees in the house. I got on a sweater, but I could really take it off right now. I just got it on because I was outside and the temperature had dropped, but it ain't cold. It ain't dropped enough for it to be like super cold in here. Can you hand me that? Is that my water? Is it water in there? Would you so kindly put some water in it? No, I don't want your water. Okay, you guys. So that's all I got for you in this video. I know cowboy boots. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I want to travel so bad. That's my dream. Yeah, you can travel in the states. You can travel. Stop, Braylon. You can travel out. Well, you can't really travel outside of the states as a surgical tech. Well, I have seen like a couple of contracts at Afghanistan and Kuwait, but I don't think you want to go there. Um, but yeah, it's cool. It is actually kind of cool. I'm if I was you, I would look into getting an RV. I'm still kind of playing with that idea of getting an RV. But I would get an RV, I would go travel, I would make the money. As long as you're not scrubbed in. If you scrubbed in, you got to take your jacket off. Can you wear a jacket under your uniform or in the OR as long as your sleeve? Yeah, not scrubbed in. If you scrub, then you need your sleeves have to be like up here, cause you'll be washing all the way up to here on your arms, pat like about 2 inches above your elbow. I think that's the politically like the textbook way of saying it. But yeah, did I miss everything? But yeah, he did wear boots. He wore cowboy boots. I know one that wore cowboy boots. One that did would take her shoes off. The eye doctors, they take their shoes off to use the microscope and stuff like that. So they'll be just like, with no shoes on. But it's all good, I would just, if you're in the OR, I put on tennis shoes, some thick, comfy tennis shoes with some nice compression socks and some nice arch support. And even maybe your shoes have some like ankle support too, because that's something that people don't really be considering. Not Chuck Taylors, because they don't do anything for your feet, but something with maybe like a tennis, like a basketball shoe. Yeah, during surgery. Take off shoes, yeah, during surgery. Or like to do the surgery. The eye doctors would. To work the machine. Whew. All right, you guys. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I need to stretch and get ready for bed. What time is it? Yes, 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow. We got like bless you. Like 2 or 3 more days, I think, of this 30-day challenge. So yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye. Oh, wait a minute. They use the microscope with their feet. Yeah, they use it to feel the microscope to feel. Okay, you guys.